Hello, guys! Happy Valentine's Day and surprise! I wanted to surprise you guys with some love readings this month. And I have Venus here. Venus is in Pisces. This is the little Venus planet. I'm sure she's a lot bigger than that, but this is Venus. This is the Venus planet, and she is the goddess of love and attraction. And since she's in Pisces, I just wanted to utilize my creative energy, and I thought, why not? Why not incorporate some love readings for people? For all 12 zodiac signs, I'm going to be taking a look at our love life. I'm not sure how long these videos are going to be, but I wanted to just give you guys a little treat, a little extra video, to send out the Venus and Pisces love and to get the love spreading collectively. So I have this Venus here to help with that. And, guys, it's getting closer and closer to Pisces season, and I'm really utilizing and tapping into these collective energies. So I wanted to surprise you. I actually made my own tarot cards that I'm going to be using. I'm going to just pull a card from each tarot deck that I have because I cannot choose which one to use. So I have two regular tarot cards, two Rider-Waite tarot card decks, a deck that I haven't shown you guys yet. And then I have two oracle card decks, Wisdom of the Night and Indigo Child. So I will pull, I guess that'll be about, let's see, that'll be a total of like 5 cards, but who knows what could happen. But these I'm extra excited to show you. I made my own tarot cards, so I'm going to be pulling cards from this. I made 14 of them because, Valentine's Day is on the 14th. So I have 7 positive cards. And just to keep things balanced and fair, because some of us might be going through some hard times when it comes to love, I have 7 more negative cards. So I guess in my intro video here, I'll show them to you guys and we'll see what comes up for you individually. But we have the happiness card here. There is happiness and harmonious energy entering your love life. And I don't know, guys, I just literally wanted to make these. I just love them so much. And if you guys like these, if I get good feedback on these, then I might use these, monthly. I might keep these as a deck that I use. So I have self-love. Self-love. It is important that you take the time to heal before entering your next relationship. I have attraction. There is a magnetic attraction to taking place in your relationship. I have arguments. Communication errors take a toll on your relationship. I have friendship. Get to know each other before taking the relationship to the next level. I just think these are so cute. I made them last night. I'm just feeling so creative. I have passion. The flames of passion ignite and warm your relationship. And I'm like really excited to see how these are going to play in with my other tarot cards. Because there's always a message. Everything happens for a reason. I have heartbreak. You or a loved one is experiencing heartbreak in a relationship. I have deep conversation. There's a deep conversation that needs to take place between you and a loved one. I have secrets. Secrets play a factor in your love life. I have rekindled flame. This is a candle. You can't really see it, but a flame has been relit in your love life with someone from the past. And I have separation. You and a loved one are experiencing time apart from each other. I have twin flame soulmate. You and this person have met before in a different life. And I have third party situation. There is a third component to the relationship. And I have forgiveness. Forgiveness is needed in your relationship now and will heal your heart. So I made these out of flashcards and I just think they're so cute and they're pretty easy to shuffle. So, it works the same way. I've actually given myself a couple readings from this, but these are my love cards for you guys. Woo! Deep conversation. So yes, I will be bringing these out in my readings. And I just want to tap into that Venus energy, guys. I just wanted to do something a little special for you. And like always, I have an intro video kind of preparing you for what the reading's going to be about. But it's real light energy. I'm just going to be, giving each sign a little bit of a reading. Now, every card that comes out, I'm going to have a conversation with Spirit. Make sure that it's for love. So if the Tower card came out, it would be I would relate it to a relationship. I don't usually do that. I don't usually give love readings, but this time for Valentine's Day, I wanted to do that. Now, I don't really celebrate Valentine's Day, but you know, I love a good theme. And you know, I like to keep it cool and things like that. And this is just an idea that I came up with, guys, and I hope that, you know, you like it and that we get some good messages here. So I'm giving you all my love on this Valentine's Day with Venus and Pisces. Definitely tapping into that to send out all the emotional love and healing for anyone who is willing to receive it. So I'm really excited to give you guys these readings today, and I'm excited to see what's going on in our love lives. Some of you might not be that excited. You know, I'm not all the way excited, but, you know, I'm always accepting of a reading from Spirit. So me and Venus are here to talk to you about your love life, and I'm really excited to see what comes up, guys. So I hope you enjoy your readings, and I'm sending you all the love. Bye, guys. See you in your video. Hi, Cancer. Welcome to your February video with me. And this is your love reading. Now, I don't really do love readings, but me and Venus are here today to take a deeper look at your love life, if that's okay. So I'm going to place Venus right over here with her magical self in Pisces. And I've done a few readings already. These readings are very fun and they're very magical. So let's get going for Cancer. All the energies are going to be love related on the table today. This is a love only reading. All right. Okay. So we have the Four of Wands for you, Cancer. And at the bottom of the deck, we have the King of Cups, which is not surprising. This is a Cancer energy, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio energy. Just a lot of emotion there. So I'm going to get a card from this deck as well. This is a deck I haven't used very much. So let's get a card for Cancer's love life. Okay. We have a card flipping over. And it is the Ten of Cups. And beneath that, we have the Three of Pentacles. All right. So let's get a card from this deck. Love life for Cancer, please, in February. Love for Cancer in February. Love for Cancer in February. Love for Cancer in February. And this is a more secretive energy, so no wonder it's taking a little bit, you know, longer to come out. This is more of the hidden aspect, more of the secrets, the darker energies here. Okay, so we have Summon coming out. And at the bottom of the deck, we have Belonging. So, okay, we'll get to those energies. I just want to get all the energies before I talk to you, though, because I have a feeling that there's a story being told here. So this is for Cancer's love life in February 2018, please. Cancer love messages. Cancer, 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 Cancer. Okay, wow. We have an apology coming up for you. And that came up for Aries' reading as well. Wow, wow, wow. Okay. So I see that there is definitely some similarities between Cancer and Aries, because at the bottom of the deck we have Archangel Metatron. We had that same thing happen for Aries with apology. So you might want to check that video out, especially if you're in Aries with Cancer energy. You are definitely showing some overlapping here with the Archangel Metatron and the apology. So I don't know if there's a Virgo or what's going on. So here are the cards that I made. And these are a little bit flimsy, so I just have to shuffle a little bit slower. Okay, two cards coming out, and we have Happiness and Self-Love in the middle of your reading. And at the bottom of the deck, we have Passion. So here is your reading, Cancer, and we're just going to start from the beginning. So we have the Four of Wands coming out. Now, this is a marriage. This is a celebration. This is a relationship. So you guys could be celebrating certain love in February. This is like Valentine's Day energy. And if you are a single, Cancer, then this is the energy that you're dreaming up. This is the energy that you desire. But I see a union here of some sort for Cancer. In this is literally the card for marriage. So marriage is on the table for some of you Cancers. You might be thinking about getting married. You might be setting wedding plans. And if not, then you are just celebrating with a lover in February, whether this be spiritually or passionately. But this card speaks of a marriage. It speaks of a celebration happening in the relationship. So very, very beautiful. You have pretty positive energies here on the table, Cancer. So the underlying energy for that Four of Wands is the King of Cups. So this is a very emotional energy. This is the energy for emotional authority. The King of Cups is a Cancer energy. So for some of you, you could be celebrating or marrying a Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. And you could also, this is not just marriage, you know, this is just a relationship. This is a union, a celebrated union. And for others of you, you're just celebrating your own emotion right now. Because for water signs, you know, it's very important for us to feel emotionally complete. So I see here that emotions are a very strong thing for you, Cancer. Probably feeling a lot of those emotions. This is a celebration emotionally, or a passionate union with a Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, or someone who's just very emotional. You might have an emotional bond with someone. And if it's not that, then you guys are, you know, there's a lot of emotion being celebrated in your relationship for February. And for the singles watching, there might be a new relationship formed in February with a water sign, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, or with someone who's just very, very intuitive and passionate. Okay, because the King of Cups is someone who is very emotional. He wears his emotions proudly. He's nurturing. And this is a masculine emotional energy. So, you know, I'm going to keep going here with your reading. But there might be more that comes up with that. A lot of emotion in the relationship for Cancer. And whether that's good or bad, it will be up to you. But judging by the next card, I would say that it's pretty happy, because we have the Ten of Cups. So I see here that there's a woman and her child. So for some of you, you have a wife or a husband or a child that's involved in the relationship as well, because this is the Ten of Cups, and this is complete happiness. You see there's food on the table, and I'm not sure if you see that, but there are two children in this card. There's a little boy back there and a little girl, and there's food on the table, there's a fire. So this is happiness in the home. So for the female Cancers, this could be, you know, you in the relationship you have with your children, or just things being really happy emotionally, because we have a lot of emotion on the table. This is an emotional completion. Number 10 stands for new beginnings and endings, and this is happening within your emotion in February. But what I'm channeling here is just a really happy home life. And, you know, that's what both of these cards mean. The Ten of Cups and the Four of Wands. Oh, please, honey. Like, this is literally such happiness. And that might be why you're celebrating in February. Because you're experiencing a celebration in a relationship that really makes you feel complete. It makes you feel emotionally happy and content. And, you know, we have happiness on the table for you, Cancer. So some of you guys are really experiencing a happy energy at home. Now, for the bottom of the deck for the Ten of Cups, we have the Three of Pentacles. So for some of you, this is the work together card. So you're working together in your relationship, I'm seeing. And for the Cancers who aren't relating to this, these messages are what could help you in February to reach these energies. So if you're feeling very emotional and like you're not in happy union with your partner, well, it's because you're wanting a Ten of Cups, Four of Wands relationship. And you know, in order to obtain that, I'm seeing that Spirit is saying that you have to work together. Now, these energies are going all over the place, but they're working together to make some sort of weird, strange statue. So this is a rather hard thing to construct. It's very strange. I've never seen something like that. So you could be working together with a partner in a teamwork situation. Some of you could be working, like literally share a job. You could work at the same place as your crush or your girlfriend or boyfriend or husband or wife. But this is coming up strongly for working together, because we have these Three of Pentacles. So this is also a third party situation where there's three or more people involved. And it doesn't have to be a person. It could be, you know, you, yourself, or you and your lover and a person. You, your lover, in an emotion. You, your lover, in work. You, your lover, in a thought. And it's interesting because we have three people in this card as well. So I really think this reading is for the Cancers who have children, the Cancers who want children. You might have two children and you might be a single mother. Or you might have one child and a husband and a wife, or something going on like that. because I see that there's a lot going on at home. Like this is, even in this card, there's a bunch of people in the background of it. So a lot of people in the background of your reading. And so when there's a lot of people involved in a relationship, it's really important that you work together. It's, you know, you have to work together in order to keep, you know, this happy home environment stable and happy. So, you know, you could be working together with your husband or wife, or with your girlfriend or boyfriend, or your crush. But it's important that you stay on the same page, so that there's bread on the table, so that there's food and warmth in your home environment. So that's what I'm seeing there, that there's a certain plan or contract or marriage, or, you know, what I see is that there's a marriage or a new relationship in February, and you guys immediately start working together on this happy home environment. You know, there could be something with a pregnancy. Some of you might learn that you're pregnant. So you guys start working together to really get that happy home environment going. And so we have the summon card here. So this is coming up for the Cancers who really aren't relating to this, because this is what you could summon. So if you're a Cancer who's single, if you're a Cancer that doesn't relate to these messages, well, here is this secretive card coming out for you to say, hey, Cancer, you can manifest, you can literally summon this Four of Wands. If you're single and you don't want to be, or if you're lonely or whatever, you can summon. Look at how this woman is summoning the magic of this celebration. She's summoning a marriage for herself. She's summoning this emotional connection, this celebration, this relationship, this marriage, whatever this may be. You can summon this from nothing. Like, this is magic. This is manifestation. And I do see here that this is the 13 up there. 13, not only is it a magical number in the magic world, but also that's 1 plus 4, and that's, 1 plus 3, and that's 4. Cancer, you're the 4th house of emotion. So a lot of you are summoning emotion in February, and it could be alone, because we do have self-love here, or it could be with another person. So I see the King of Cups, and I see that he's manifesting his emotion or her emotion. You guys could be manifesting a teamwork situation. If you guys aren't in a happy home environment, you know, you're summoning the finances that you need at work. You're summoning the situation so that things are better at home, so that there's warm heat, and so that there's food on the table. The children are happy. The wife, happy life, happy wife, happy husband, happy husband. But yeah, you know, there's a lot of happiness on the table for you. And if you're a Cancer who, you know, you're not experiencing that, well, this card is coming up so that you can summon this emotional happiness, so that you can summon this emotional relationship. You can summon any of these cards on the table. And you are a Cancer. You're very psychic. You're very, you know, intuitive. So use that psychic magic power to summon whatever it is that you need in your relationship now. If you guys are a little off balance, you and your lover, or if there's some sort of problem arising, well, you can summon this marriage, this union, this celebration. Instead of, you know, being single or experiencing problems at home, you can summon a happy home life. You can summon emotional contentment, because this is literally you surrounded by everything that you want. And if this isn't children for you, this is you and the inner child. Everyone has an inner child, right? You see how they're looking at each other? Okay, so this is the masculine and the feminine in childlike form. So this is like feeling so emotionally complete and happy that you feel like a child. Okay, so there's this, like, some of you might be with someone who's younger. Some of you might be with a person who has children that aren't yours. You could be like a stepmom or something like that. And you guys are just working together. You know, this is the 3 of Pentacles. You're working together. And now I do see the Tower underneath that. So, you know, you want to work together to avoid that Tower moment. Because, you know, and then I have the World card underneath that. So, very, very interesting there. So, let's see here. Summon. For as far as the Summon card, the bottom of the deck is belonging. So wherever you are in February, wherever you are in your love life or emotionally, Cancer, you belong there, and you definitely belong in a place of summoning. Like, you are at home with these energies. You belong here. You belong in this happy home environment. You belong with this person. If you are a couple with someone, it's coming up that you belong. You summon. So, okay, so some of you could have actually summoned this relationship. That's coming very clearly. You guys could have summoned this emotional relationship. This might be coming up to tell me that Cancer has already manifested this relationship. So if you're someone out there who has wished on a star, or who's been, see, Cancer, you're very emotional, and water signs are very magical. So if you, for the last couple of months or for the last year, if you've been really focusing your intent on manifesting this relationship in this family life, then it came true and you belong there. And there's a lot of pleasure being experienced in the home, because we have this 41 up there, which is 5. And 5 is the house of pleasure. So you belong in a house, you belong in a home where you feel emotionally content, where you feel emotionally completed, and that everything's being worked on together, and that there's this harmonious energy in the home life and in your emotions. That's where you belong, in this house of light. Okay, this light is literally radiating from the inside out. So some of your guys' home lives are either getting really better this month, or you're just manifesting that for yourself, or that's something coming in the near future for you. Okay, a lot of happiness, and it's because you guys are tapping into that manifested energy. Now, okay, we have a rather twisted energy here. This might all be happening due to some sort of apology in February. You know, either you're apologizing or someone's apologizing to you. But this is Spirit letting me know that there is something that you're sorry for, or there's something that someone in your life is sorry for. And I feel that this is the emotion here. That might be the Tower there. But there's something here that you want to apologize for. And it might have something to do with a Virgo, or an Aries, or a Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, Sagittarius, Aries, Leo. Because I have fire on the table, I have pentacles, I have water, but I don't see any air. I don't see any air. So you guys might be apologizing to an air sign that is no longer in your life. You know, you might be apologizing because, you know, I'm sorry, but I just like where I'm at right now. I'm very comfortable. I feel very at home here, and I'm sorry, I'm leaving. I'm sorry, I'm staying. You know, I'm not sure what this apology is about, Cancer. But I see here that it might have something to do with a Virgo, because the Archangel Metatron is Virgo. And that happened with the Aries reading as well. So I'm not sure if this is Aries related, but there is some sort of apology. Now, if there was a third party situation that caused things to fall apart, because that's the Tower card. These cards are very different, but this is the Tower card in this deck. Okay, and there's like this little cup here. Look at this little animal. So that's symbolic for, like, it's symbolic for someone young. So there might be a situation towering down and coming to a certain completion in February, and some of you, if this doesn't relate to you, then just hear the messages that apply to you. Use your intuition, Cancer, because I'm just kind of, this is a general reading, so there's a lot of different Cancers watching. So there is a Tower moment here. You know, if you don't work together, then that's what could happen, that Tower moment. Now, this apology could be coming in for different Cancers. Like, there's some Cancers watching. There's a small proportion of you. Most of you are going through this collective energy, but there's a small handful of you who are going through a third-party situation with a Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn. So this Virgo is coming back to apologize to you. This Virgo is coming back to work together with you. Some of you could be in polyamorous relationships or something like that. But there's a third element to your relationship, whether it be a feeling, or maybe work is coming in between you and your lover, or, you know, your partner's working a lot so you don't feel as cared about. And there's an apology because of that third party situation. You could be receiving an apology because of a third party situation, or maybe someone's apologizing to you for the times that they didn't work together with you. Okay, and it might have something to do with a Virgo, or with a Capricorn, or a Taurus. So very interesting there, Cancer. I'm seeing that there's a strong need for you to stay in touch with your emotion, though. And, you know, there's quick communication coming in. It's interesting how I said there was no sword cards, but there is quick communication coming in, quick truth coming in. So you might be feeling all happy in your love life, and then all of a sudden there's this truth that comes in February, And there's a certain a decision that you have to make. This is a Gemini card. So some of you could be dealing with Gemini directly, or some of you, this is just representing you and your relationship. This is a lover. So now we have the Lovers, the Four of Wands, and the Ten of Cups on the table. So a lot of communication coming in, emotional communication, okay? Emotional communication coming in very quick. And I am seeing that there's a new beginning. And now we have the World card twice. So some of you are really coming up on the time where you're completing something in your relationships. And that is causing you to have to communicate your truth, your emotional truth, okay? So that's very interesting there, that we have the Ace of Swords under there. So make sure you're communicating the way that you feel in your relationship, Cancer. Now, as far as the energies that I created for you, this is self-love. It is important that you take the time to heal before entering your next relationship. So some of you could be apologizing for exiting a situation that you were happy in, but you're leaving the situation because you need to love yourself. You need to heal your own emotions. Some of you are summoning this self-love for yourself. So very important that you take the time to heal before you enter a relationship. And that's why you might be apologizing. Some of you aren't ready for a relationship yet because you're still dealing with third-party situations from the past or something. Now this is coming up with happiness. So this is telling me, Cancer, that you are actually happy on your own right now, but it's saying that there's a happiness and a harmonious energy entering your love life. So for some of you who are single, there is a happy, harmonious energy coming in. Now see, the Ten of Cups is here. In traditional tarot, the Ten of Cups has this big rainbow here. So there is emotional happiness on the table for you, Cancer, and there is a harmonious marriage and relationships as well. So I want to say here that for those of you who aren't experiencing this, you can summon this in February. You can summon this energy in February for yourself. This happy energy, this harmonious energy that's entering your love life. And some of you can summon this self-love. It's important to love yourself and be happy by yourself before you enter a relationship. So that's what this is telling me, that this is the message that came out for those Cancers who aren't with someone right now. It's important that you're loving yourself and that you're happy on your own, in your own emotional state. You know, because that's you at your highest truth. That's you in your highest form. So self-love is on the table. Some of you are loving yourself and healing from a relationship before you enter a next one. And some of you are really happy right now, whether you're alone or whether you're with someone. You're just, you know, you're just really off in your own corner of this Ten of Cups and this Four of Wands. And, you know, there's a certain happiness that you will find in February if you love yourself, even those who are in relationships. Make sure that if you're in a relationship that you're still loving yourself, because it's important. And I know that when you love yourself, that's when you can attract happiness into your life. That's when you attract other people into your life as well. Now, for the bottom of the deck with that, we have passion. The flames of passion ignite and warm your relationship. So this is either a relationship with yourself or a relationship with another person, but there's happiness and passion and self-love and emotions and truth and harmonious energy happening in your love life for February, Cancer. And that's exactly where you belong. That's exactly where you belong, and you just need to communicate that this month, I'm seeing. So that was your love reading for February, Cancer, and I do hope you enjoyed this little surprise that I had for you guys. I hope you had a great Valentine's Day, and I hope this was relatable and helpful. If so, give me a thumbs up, please, so that I know that this is something you guys enjoyed, and I will consider doing this more often for you. I've never done love readings before, so this is something new for me, and I wanted to utilize that Venus in Pisces energy. But okay, guys, that's all I have for you now. You can check the description box for any details, any personal readings, things like that. And other than that, I will talk to you next time. Bye, Cancer.